I'm joined here today by my co-caster, Tiger Man, or Tiger, as
Tiger.
we all know him. Yep, Tiger. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thanks. Just finished work. Had dinner before this,
Yeah, me too.
so I'm ready to go. Yeah.
I've done to my hair. My hair's fucking all sticking up at the back, but that's fine. We're gonna persevere. Indy388, thanks for the follow, mate, and thank also to Hugh. Fuck, I fucked that one up. Before we do get into the games, we did have a patch note drop midnight yesterday. So we're just gonna go through that really quickly. Before we get into anything else. But for the program today we do have lined up. We've got for your opening game, Power Wicked Wings versus the Borgor Boys. I believe we're getting the series set up for that one right now, but while that's getting set up, let's jump into a patch rundown really quickly. So let me get my script out as well. Hey everyone, it's T1 and this is going to be the patch 1.03 notes rundown. This is going to be a relatively small patch but with a lot of important bug fixes and features getting introduced. So sorry, that was cringe. Point of this sort of like rundown is because obviously people might have noticed that a patch is dropping tomorrow, I think at 7 a.m. AST. And with this, it's obviously going to affect a tournament stage. So we're going to be halfway through the tournament stage, the round of 8 tournament stage, when this patch drops. So I'm just going to address some of the concerns that people might have or questions regarding that. Unfortunately, obviously, we aren't able to get around the Guardian change, so the price of the Guardian is being reduced, and the rate of firing is being reduced, and penetration power is being changed, blah blah blah. So the weapon's getting rebalanced a little bit. Unfortunately, we aren't able to play on an older patch or anything. So the second day of round of 8 matches, we'll just have to tolerate that. But also in this, so they've got a couple bug fixes, etc. Spike Rush, no one cares unless you play Spike Rush. But the things that we're looking at here is the competitive matches thing. So a lot of people came to me with questions today saying, "Hey, what are you gonna do about the clauses and stuff they're adding to make custom games better?" So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play round of 8 out with the unrated play rule set. So when both teams hit 12 rounds, you'll play overtime, and that'll just be the sudden death round. So it'll be the same as it is currently in unrated. But moving forwards from semifinals onwards, we'll be playing using the competitive mode. So let me just see if I can find that. I was reading this earlier. Here we go. So competitive matches have a new win by 2 overtime format with automated votes on whether the game should continue or end in a draw. Obviously, we're not going to let you draw because we want to see someone win. Someone's a loser. We all want to find out who. So instead of playing a single sudden death round, teams will alternate playing rounds on attack and defense until a team claims victory by being up by 2 rounds. Each round will have a full reset, setting all players at 5,000 credits and 4 points short of their ultimate. So that's different because before I think the sudden death round you were 3 points away. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 3. Anyway, after every 2 rounds of overtime, a vote will trigger. We're always going to say no. We're going to continue until a winner is decided. We're not going to have any draws. But yeah, so in conclusion, round of 8 matches will be played using the sudden death overtime rules, and semi-finals, finals, and the third place match will be played using this when it's available. Another thing that was going to be added was custom games tournament mode. So custom games can now be set to tournament mode. This allows every player in the game to have access to the toggle match timer cheat in game without having all other cheats enabled. This was actually something that I asked them for. So look, Riot does listen. It allows observers to be flagged as moderators, blah blah blah. Regardless, this will allow us to implement pauses. So if someone really needs to take a pee break in game, you can take a pause, and your captains will have already been notified on how pauses will work. But from this will only be taking place from semifinals onwards. Anyway, with all that done. Oh, thanks for entz and ChanteNav for the follows as well. Yeah, but with all that said and done, let's go back to me with my boy Tiger Man, wherever my monitors are all messed up. Your camera's off, buddy. Here he is. Lovely, man.
Thank you. Say the same to you.
So yeah, let me just cut back to that. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna double check. So we've got our map layout. Whoops, I'm leaking DMs. Haha. I keep forgetting. So we've got our map layout set up. It will be bind. Can't even read it. Alright, I'm gonna have to leak these DMs, whatever. Bind, Ascent, and Split. Cool.
No, don't leak our DMs, Eric.
No, that's not. That's TOS. Anyway, so let's go into our series layout really quickly. Bind, Split, and Ascent. So, Tiger, maybe you want to talk a bit about some of the teams that are playing tonight while I work on the back end.
The teams today, well, you know, we got POW, otherwise known as Plenty of Wicked Wings, as I understand.
Power or Wicked Wings,
led
actually.
by the captain, Curry Power, who is really just the star of this team, I think. If he pops off, this team is almost undefeatable. Following with the lineup is FUBU, AlphaBreeze, ChanteNav, and entz. And on the other side, we've got Borgor Boys, led by Kench's Benched. Alongside him is Kakapo, Chuchewy, Fez, and Jaydo Surf.
Yeah, so two incredibly strong teams. But there is a bit of a storyline between these teams as well. So maybe you want to elaborate a bit on maybe some of the history between these two teams.
The history between these two teams, well, almost everyone really knows each other. Curry Power and Kench's Bench play quite a few games together, so they definitely know each other's playstyle very well. Kench's Bench has a lot of experience watching Curry's team just in general, and I think that's all I can get from the top of my head, unless there's another link in between these two teams.
Nope, that's it. You covered it. Great.
That's
thanks.
it?
Yep, that is it. So I think we are ready. If we want to just do a quick ready check with both the teams, I think we should be good to head into map number 1. So we'll just go through our series layout because I've got that set up now. One-man production team. We're on top of it. So we have, for our map 1, Bind, which was, I don't know who picked it, honestly. Ascent and Split. Yeah, so, we're not going to be seeing Haven today. I don't think anybody, really wants to play the 3-side map, but, Bind, your fairly standard map, also with Ascent as well, and the Split was random between the last 2 maps. I'm just gonna double check that we're all ready. And then I think we should be good to get into map number 1. Yeah, we should be expecting a really close matchup. Both these teams have appeared in scrims of a couple... Oh, actually, just, Power Wicked Wings, rather. They've played a lot in scrims together, and they've obviously built some of that chem up. Borgor Boys, you've got some of that innate chem. They all flip burgers together, so we can expect some, teamwork from real life coming in. Regardless, I think we're ready now. Just gonna triple check. Alright, it does look like both teams are ready, so we'll be heading into our map 1, which will be Bind. So Tiger, maybe you want to talk a little bit about Bind, or maybe... Here we go.
Talk a bit about Bind.
Yeah, or I can. Yeah, I'll take this.
can.
I'll take the lead on this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so
you can
Bind
take
is
the
a
lead.
pretty straight up, pretty standard map. Its special feature is that it features 2 teleporters. So there's a teleporter on near A site, which connects you into B short. So that can be used by defenders if they want to quickly push around to the other side, or can be used by the defenders if they want to throw a fake towards A and then go around. And then you've also got the B port. So this can be used by the defenders and the attackers again. So you can have fast rotations with a quick flank, or you can have other features of the same. So we'll expect to see a lot of conflict towards the A short position and the B short positions, as these are the keys into getting each of the sites, and also that lets you control the middle of the map. I do believe we are getting into the map now. So, without any further ado, let's get into the pistol round on Bind.
Should talk about the agents that are picked as well.
Yeah. So on the side of POW, okay, all my stuff is correct. On the side of POW, we've got Curry Power on that Sage, FUBU or MandingoParty on Omen. He loves those trick plays. AlphaBreeze on Raze, Chante on, and it looks like we already have a disconnect.
Disconnect.
Yeah. We'll see what happens there. We might have to remake the map, but we've got Chante on Reyna, entz on Phoenix. So fairly standard. I wonder what's gonna happen with Fez. I'll see if he's moving. No, the player model's gone. We'll see if he's able to join back at all. Might send
It's actually an interesting strategy to get rid of your 5th man for the extra gold and skill point per round. We'll see if it pulls through.
Yeah, we'll see if Oh, he looks like he has joined back, so we should be continuing this round as normal, I hope. Oh, he's already messed up the spectator now. I can't switch to him on spectator. Oh no, there he is. Alright, so with a minute left on the clock, it looks like the T side is posturing out towards a bomb site. So let's see what they can do there. Or they're just gonna keep sitting around, waiting. Not sure what they're waiting for, but they seem to be just stabbing each other in the face. 3 players on the A side. I think we're getting a remake.
Seems like... Yes.
I think that's the
Definitely
decision
looks like
that we've made. Apologies for the delay. Saki Daisy Duck, thanks for the follow. So I think we're just gonna head back into the lobby really quickly. I'm just gonna try to figure out with the rest of the team what's happening. Alright, so it does look like we are restarting the map because some issues earlier on. Apologies for that. Slight technical issues. Just realized I have some not DMs showing and not that. So hopefully we are getting into the map again. Just gonna try to resolve that issue. This is a great start to the tournament, I gotta say.
We're starting really high here.
Yes. Alright, so we're gonna have to remake the lobby because the lobby has been bugged. Again, apologies for the delay. This shouldn't take too long. We'll just get right into the map as fast as we can. Yeah, so a bit of a tragedy, but should be getting right back into it. So this is a bit of a resident sleeper, but I think we should be good to go. Tiger, where'd you go? You left. Go back. Alrighty. I think this looks good.
There you go.
Alrighty. So really, this lobby is already dictative of what we're about to see between these two teams, which is an absolute shit show.
Clown Fiesta is probably the correct technical term.
Yeah, Clown Fiesta is a good one too. I like that one. So again, we are moving into our map 1, which will be Bind. And, soon into our... And then map 2 obviously will be Ascent, so we're going to focus on this one. We're going to see who can take it after our incredibly slow start. And let's see what happens.
Yep. Warm-up round is now over. We're getting into the real game.
Yeah,
here
the warm-up
now.
game is over, mate. The warm-up game is over. We
Warm-up game.
figured out how to play.
It was like 1 round, 2 rounds maybe.
No, it was half a round. They just walked around stabbing each other in the face. Anyway, so let's go down the agent lineup since we didn't manage to finish the other one. So, on the side of Borgor Boys, we have Kakapo on his signature Reyna, chuchewy on that Brimstone, bringing those Sky Smokes and utility. Jaydo Surf on Sage, that Essential Sage, Fez on Sova, and Kench is benched on that Raze. So we see some sort of typical opening out of both sides so far. A couple ghosts committed on each side and utility invested by the others. We see a lot of players postured outside of this A area. We'll see if they try to make a quick push into that or not. The wall comes up early out of Curry Power, so he's clearly, with his 5th sense, discovered that there are players potentially here. We see 2 players now working their way into the shower position. That's going to be really important because this is your second way into the site. Hot Hands does come out to delay that push. So we'll see. The wall is about to come down as well. No info has been gained yet. No contact has been made. But it does look like Kakapo is starting to inch up. Leer in his hand. Throws that out. Finds the 2 plays blind on side, but the Boombot comes out and almost immediately kills him. Now, AlphaBreeze with 1 in the U-hole position. 2! 3 in the round for him. 4th! And he's on for the ace already. First round, opening pistol round, and AlphaBreeze finds an ace in the very first round of the hard tournament. Superb stuff from him.
That's not a huge flex on Borgor Boys. I don't know what is.
Yeah, so he's really here to make that statement. AlphaBreeze has been highlighted by enemy teams as well, that he's the one to be looking out for. If this man is on fire on the day he's playing, he's gonna really, put a dent in that team.
Yeah,
So,
his team, I believe, calls him the Silent Assassin. Just barely talks in there, but
yeah,
pulls through with aces every now and then.
I do like the execution out of the T side though. We saw a good amount of game theory come in there. You saw the smokes come out onto the side, the typical execute that we do see. So I'm glad that we do have that sort of they have that in their playbook. Entz with a interesting boost. Not gonna find any players here though. We do have a 5-man push out towards the B side. Kench is benched, leading the way. No food control for them yet, and he's gonna grab the ultimate orb. I'm sure Chante rather, he is this. She is looking to get into the action. Leah comes out, reacts with her own Leah, finds Kakapo, that's huge. Now she uses that dismiss to get out of combat. FUBU finds one, but is taken out by the player in Hookah. Chuchewy though, flanked by AlphaBreeze, and incredibly fast round out of the T side, which is shut down at the same time. Getting a lot
so we see that AlphaBreeze actually has access to his ultimate already. Round 3, very early on. Wonder when he would choose to use that.
So, yeah, 7-0. Incredibly hot start for him, averaging 3.5 kills in over just 2 rounds. Really good stuff out of him. Hopefully he can keep up the pace. As you said, he does have Showstopper available, so if he because they are bringing sort of inferior weaponry that they did carry over from the last round, if he's able to use that Showstopper to take out those players and drop those guns, and they're able to win this round, that's a huge boon for their economy. Unlike the Australians currently. But, yeah. FUBU
So
with
we do
contact
see
on spots 1.
they're going towards B side right now.
Chante with a triple kill in the hookah position.
Chante's able to pick off 3.
Able to get away from that situation. Kakapo though, with 1 back. Traded out. Oh, AlphaBreeze with a nice teleporter usage, and it's all down to Kakapo now. The man who's talked himself up so much has it all to do. He has Vandal, and he's 1 kill away from Empress. So if he's able to secure that 1 kill, he might be able to just pop that ultimate and just go to town. But he's got the bomb down, and Razor's Showstopper is still available, as we mentioned earlier. He's got 30 seconds to work with, and he's basically trapped into going to the B bomb site. So far we've seen pretty good stuff out of the defense. Individual plays working out quite well. Chante and AlphaBreeze both stepping up for their teams. So really enjoying what I'm seeing from them. Kak just looks like he's gonna save. I thought he was gonna go for the round. Rainer is known to really go off in those 1v3 sort of situations. But I guess he's not feeling it right now. Maybe we'll see it in a later round. T-side does have some money in their bank though. They could force up some SMGs around this rifle and hope to play picks, but as I mentioned earlier, the CT sides just picked up all of those rifles and now they've been able to keep their economy going well. And you can see 3 players already building up a bank of $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000. So good stuff out of them. Hopefully the T-side's able to get around on the board as they do force up with 4 Spectres around the Vandal of Kakapo.
Do you see them moving towards the B side right now? Chante picks off one, gets traded as CT side starts to rotate over.
Entz with a nice point. He's able to find Fez. Teleporter does come out from AlphaBreeze with that showstopper. This might be huge if he decides to use it. Smoked off though. Kakapo is creeping up the long position. More teleporting coming in. And now we've got a bit of a lull as both teams trying to feel out what's happening. Entz with a 1 kill onto Chuchewy, that's the Brimstone, so that's quite huge as they'll not be able to utilize smokes. Kak with a nice kill onto AlphaBreeze and uses that Devour to heal back up to full. FUBU manages to pick up Jaydo stuff and it's Kak again in a 1v3. Ultimate available, but unable to find the kill. Entz drops him. Another clean round by the defense.
Yeah, just really well done from the defense side overall. They're sitting on a lot of gold right now as well, so those deaths shouldn't really hinder them in this next round. Actually, we do see more ultimates come out. We see Kakapo, Chuchewy, and Kench's Ben from the T side getting their ults up, as well as Chante and AlphaBreeze is still holding on to his on the CT side.
Hopefully we'll probably see some ults coming in this round. It looks like Curry Power is going to boost Entz over mid again. Yep, so we do see that again. And here he is just holding that line, waiting, almost daring a player to peek. And it looks like Chuchewy is going to be the one to take the challenge. Finds that first Q, that's huge. Brimstone down, utility diminished. Followed up by a nice pink
That's
shot.
one less ulti to worry about this round too.
Yeah. So Brimstone ulti, the orbital strike. Super important for denying defusals, being able to zone off enemy players as well. So that execute that they were probably hoping to do towards A is going to be super weakened significantly.
Actually, do see Chante come to the flank. Sage Wall is there.
Curry Power with a nice
Curry Power
flank.
and Entz get a kill each.
He still found another player in the bomb, in the showers. Curry Power now. Throwing this out the slow orb, and it's just Fez now. And he's stuck in a corner. Curry Power saw him just now. Swings out and finds his second of the round.
Oh, Curry Power with the kill. 2 kills that round. Possibly MVP of that round.
Yeah, definitely.
Another clean round from the contender for MVP that round, but another round again from the CT side. It's 5-0. Borgor Boys really have to step up their game to claw their way back into this.
Yeah, the fragging department is not looking good right now. You've got 2 players that still haven't picked up a kill and another on 1 kill only. And meanwhile, on the other side of the board, you've got 3 players that have only died once and have gotten more than 5 kills. So superb work from all of them. Very talented. We see the run it back, a nice curveball to blind 2 players. Incredible spray transfer by Entz as well to find another. Curry Power with a refrag, unable to find that one. Kakapo does take him out. Almost finds the second. Entz now with a 4K into the round before he is dropped. And there's AlphaBreeze to pick up the last. Really nice aggressive play there.
That runner back was just got so much value out of that. They were able to pick off 2, put some damage on the other 2 opponents, and then he was able to clean up the rest of the team from there.
Yeah, really like the theory behind that as well. Curry Power on that stage, right behind him as well. Just ready to keep firing, laying down more bullets into that corner. And luckily for them, the whole team was just sitting there. So really good awareness out of them to know that, okay, these guys are posturing outside of A quite often. Let's go aggressive, put the pressure on them, and seize the ground. So we see that again also towards the B side of the map. Now Chante is pushing aggressively, but Kak is holding this angle. Will he spot her and take this duel? These fights are about to happen at the exact same time. Here we go. Spotted out. Kak does manage to get the better of her with that Sheriff. Entz with another one on the A site now. So that slowed the round down significantly. If you look at FUBU's positioning, he's in the teleporter. He's able to get a fast flank off if it happens. Spots one and drops him. That was a weakened player. Very power. Pushing up mid.
Able to pick off Kakapo. Chuchewy picks off FUBU on the other side of the map. Curry Power gets caught with his pants down, trying to throw the Soling Orb, gets shot down by Jaydo Surf. Now it's a 2v2 situation here. AlphaBreeze and entz on the CT side, Chuchewy and Jaydo Surf on the T side. Both hovering on the A side towards AlphaBreeze. Do they make the move?
But they
Breeze
almost
able
don't
to pick off Chuchewy and Jaydo Surf.
Yeah, great
Very
stuff
clean
from
overall.
him. But yeah, ultimates were available there. I'm not sure why some of them weren't committed. Jaydo might have wanted to use that resurrection to bring it into a closer situation than it was. Well, let's see. AlphaBreeze running hot right now, 12-1 for him. Entz also right behind him at 10-2. So these players are on fire right now. Let's hope the Borgor Boys can pick it up, as they're currently 0-7.
I assume Borgor Boys will try and get around here or the next one, considering all of their ultimates are up.
Yeah,
They're looking towards B side this round.
we've barely seen a plant since the first round, so not really making any headway into this. 9 ults available here. Clear out from ChanteNav, and she clears out that long position, getting the info. No one's there. Really split around out of the T side. They're looking to feel out the aggression from the CTs. Curry Power in this elevated position, but the wall drops and he's now sort of hanging out.
Hang out. Maybe his pants are still down.
See some Sky Smokes come out. The Brimstone ult committed as well.
Ooh.
This is a fake, but you haven't committed any players, and Curry Power from this position is able to tell his team, look, you don't need to rotate. No one's actually coming up. AlphaBreeze is also watching the other angle. ChanteNav with a challenge, and now they have to know that the play is definitely going towards me. Nice dismiss to get herself out of trouble. The Kakapo's there to get the refrag. Now she's stuck in under window. Whiffs the spray, and this looks good from the T side. Entz from the back of sight though. He's able to pick up one. One it out. And he's got it all to do. Finds another onto Jaydo. Runs out of bullets, so Chuchewy manages to get the refrag onto him. The bomb is yet to go down. It's actually been outside of hookah. AlphaBreeze just barely converts that spray, and with 13 seconds on the clock, there's no way Chuchewy is able to win out this round.
No last ditch effort from Chuchewy, closes out this round. And we see that slow approach from the T side, not really working out at the end for them. We did see the Brimstone ult trying to fake the A site plant. ChanteNav able to pick one and get out of there safely. And from there, CT side were able just to hold the B site very well.
Yeah, really good mechanical awareness out of her to realize that that's the time to use Dismiss and not Devour, so that you can get that invulnerability and escape from that dangerous situation. 8-0 now for the CT side.
Watch and learn.
See T side making their way to A. See what utility comes out.
Run it back.
We hear the Phoenix run it back, come out actually. Actually, 5-man going through showers. They're gonna find AlphaBreeze on the site.
He's got that showstopper though. He commits it. Able to find one.
Ooh!
Greenbot utility being used. He finds a second onto the play, pushing through the smoke. 4 kills now with just utility! And that is insane stuff out of him. Manages to get 4 kills, 3 with abilities, and entz is able to steal the ace away from him. Sharp stuff out of him.
I actually do see a plan coming off that round. So, T side improving slowly.
Yeah, but again, they're not able to find
That
enough
potentially was a
frags.
save round for them.
Yeah, they're not able to find enough frags to get themselves a round win yet.
see 3 more rounds before the half switch. We see
We're not gonna have a-
Kakapo, Jaydo Surf, and Fez ulti still up.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a 13-0, are we? Kak's opting for that Ares, so I think he's gonna try pop his ult today and make some cheeky plays with that. Unable to win the duel onto Chante.
Well, that was short-lived.
Yeah, not sure why he decided to challenge into that Lear at all. There's no reason to do that. You were not that desperate for plays
Jaydo Surf
yet.
does have ult up, so they could potentially get Kak back in this round.
Second Lear coming up. FUBU's just sitting in a corner with that. The Ares does get a couple tags off. Ench just running up. Manages to kill Chante, but does he see the player behind him?
Ooh.
No! The From the Shadows comes out and he teleports away from that situation. AlphaBreeze with 2. And the round, just like that, the round's over. Bit of comedic timing there.
Just
As Kench's bench rounds that corner and frags his teammate. FUBU just teleports out of there and leaves her out to dry.
Actually, I want to keep our eyes on Curry Power and the Sage, picking up the operator.
Oh, has
Well
he?
known for his sniping skills, actually. So, very keen to see what he's got shown up.
I don't know if you're part of
Might
that one
not
drinking
see
game that
this
we had,
round.
but Curry Power
I was not part of it, but
Curry Power definitely not good, that amazing at sniping in that one Call of Duty Modern Warfare mission. Chante with 1 onto Kak, beating out her counterpart once again. Good usage of that dismiss to get more info on the players that long. FUBU now might get blindsided. There is a player in that smoke next to him, and chuchewy just pushes that smoke like an absolute madman. Equalizes that kill.
you see Curry Power actually rotating quickly over there. Bomb is actually dropped. Chante looks for it. Actually, gets shot down by Kench is benched.
A bit of lag at the
Curry
brain
Power sees
there.
1v long.
Curry Power now with the AWP. Let's see what he can make of it. Unable to twist the first shot and gets taken out by the second player.
Oh,
That AWP pickup
that
might
was
be
unlucky.
that AWP pickup might be costing them the round. AlphaBreeze has showstopper. Will he commit it this round? He wants to get that 12-0 half. You know him. Here we go. Finds the first. Both showstoppers committed. Hench is benched. Able to find one. Entz reloading. And he's able to find the kill.
Oh,
And is able to get the defuse. Almost another round. That's the closest we've seen it so far.
jeez.
But unable to win that final crucial gunfight to just bring it to get that round on the board for them. AlphaBreeze currently sitting at 20-2. He's having a whale of a game.
Yes, actually, we do see FUBU coming in. He sees Curry Power with the AWP. That's not how you do it. He takes it. Decides to show him how it's done. Actually, this could be... we're 1 round away from a perfect round here, T.
Yeah, perfect half.
Yeah, perfect half, sorry, yeah.
But with 4 outs available on the side of Borgor Boys, might be a little difficult. We're seeing a 5-man long push coming in here, and FUBU with the AWP is going to be the first to face them. Alright.
He did do what Curry Power did as well.
Can't
So
say.
slowly make their way onto B side actually with Curry Power and entz rotating very quickly. AlphaBreeze still on A
This
side.
is a really dangerous position for her because she's realized it. Okay,
Ooh.
Fez.
The operator
His
actually
first
picks
kill.
off Curry.
Chante's all blocked line. Fez with his second kill in the game now. Unable to find the player. AlphaBreeze in a 1v1 now versus the Sage.
Jaydo really need a Sage ultimate here if she can get one off safely. They know where Spike is, they see it.
Yeah, but he's holding that res, so if she goes out with just holding that resurrect, sure to get popped. This is a really tough position for both these players to be in. You've got 40 seconds, the bomb's down, so... Jaydo has an idea of where AlphaBreeze might be, though. Does look like he is holding that line. This is agonizing.
Ooh, looks for the
He
res.
chooses to
Actually
push.
picks off the res. AlphaBreeze jumps off.
Bullets! What am I watching?
Oh my! What did I just witness there, T?
What am I watching?
Just... this is AlphaBreeze's world and we are just living in it. What was that play?
24-2. This man is going insane at the moment. We did finally see some life out of Fez though. He's finally got his first kills. Can make even 2 of the map. Well, we might be having a 13-0 first map of the tournament.
Well, the gold advantage now doesn't really matter here, T. So potentially we can see a comeback coming from Borgor Boys. Another 12-0 half potentially.
That is true, but
Can be done.
I won't say I'm not hopeful, and crazier things have happened, but yeah.
Crazy things have happened. Have you seen Curry get a kill for the AWP? It's
Something to behold.
something to behold.
Play coming out towards A. It's going back and forth. Oh, Jaydo with a nice headshot onto FUBU, and that shuts him.
Spike
right
is down,
down.
actually.
Now, one onto Kent. Fence with another one of his own.
Heads up.
This is actually... And that is game, T. That is...
At 13-0.
Was this the warm-up game, or was the...
I thought we already had the warm-up game, but I guess we're still in it.
I think we already had it? Okay, so that was the game. Jeez, Borgor Boys not showing up like they want to flip burgers.
Yeah, I'm
See,
not really
Power
sure what
Wicked
happened
Wings.
there.
I think Power Wicked Wings is just better than burgers, apparently.
Kakapo saying, alright, there's your freebie. Alright, we had some followers and some during the game, so I'll just quickly go through those. Big Boo 234, Squuffy Flowbees, thanks for the follows, and Martin McLovin Moonchild, thanks for the post, brother. Bit of shit talk going back and forth. We're gonna have a short break before we get into the next map. But yeah, Tiger, maybe you want to lay down some analysis on what happened there.
Analysis of what happened. I just...
You can't say
AlphaBreeze
it was
and
a
entz were just
spanking.
too good for the other team. It was a spanking. I think the strategies from Borgor Boys just wasn't really there. The 5-man pushes did not work early on. Did not work at the end either. Ultimate usage did not really come off. The Jaydo surf, I remember one res possibly coming off that entire half or game. I can't really remember many other significant ones besides possibly Kench's benches.
Yeah,
showstoppers
there
where
were
he
a couple
traded with
showstoppers that were
AlphaBreeze.
fired out, but I think the
Yeah.
majority of them came out of actually AlphaBreeze, who did end up with 24 and 3 on that scoreline.
Yeah, he probably got 4 charges results off.
Yeah, so crazy stuff out of him. We are gonna have a quick 2-minute break before we head into the next map, so enjoy some of the music, and we're gonna be back shortly.
On my own, but I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. On my own, and I don't know why. She told me it's not your fault, but you don't realize that I never wonder what's the truth in your eyes. There's a light that makes me blush. I think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
Alrighty. And we are back. We're currently 1-0 in the first series of the day, which is POW versus the Borgor Boys. And we'll be
I like
moving.
these graphics, jeez.
Yeah. So we'll be moving on to our map 2, which is Ascent. So hopefully we have a bit more of a closer competition after what just happened there. Yeah, a bit of a spanking was handed out.
Oh, they got epically owned. Twitch chat is spamming right now. It's popping off in here. Actually, T, do you know the story between behind the Power of Wicked Wings logo here? Who is that beautiful man that they've got?
Yeah,
as
we'll
the
get
logo?
into that in a second. Can you turn on
Oh,
your webcam?
okay.
Webcam, mate.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you gotta give us that sexy face. Still not on.
Nothing compared to this Power face.
Yeah, so let's get into that that face that is a icon of PAL. So
I'm liking it.
this is not one of their players, in fact. This is one of their our good friends. His name is Fancy Handsy Pansy, and he's
The Fancy Handsy Pansy
yeah, the Fancy Handsy Pansy
from
yeah.
Europe.
From Europe, yeah, him
Oh,
in it.
yeah, they got the Europe. Wow. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, they got that legend. Yeah, so we asked for permission to use his face. In the meantime, during the break, we had a follow from Joe Perro 7054. Thanks for that. So yeah, map 2 Ascent. Hopefully we see a better showing because we did see a 13-0. So a bit disappointing. Sort of just rolled over and died. Out of the Borgor Boys. Maybe they need to get some patties and refuel or something. Yeah,
I agree.
They're saving stress for next tournament is what's happening.
Next tournament?
Next tournament. There is no next tournament.
There is no next.
Don't let him fool you.
Not until the next Riot game comes out.
Sorry, did I just make that noise?
No.
Alright, so I'm just doing a quick ready check with the guys, but we will get into map 2 quite shortly. But while we're waiting, let's take a quick look at the brackets. So if POW is able to overcome Borgor Boys today, they'll be facing the winner of Grass and Animenia. So, but otherwise, Borgor Boys will might be able to overtake them. So we'll see if they can bring it back in map number 2. Just getting a confirmation from all of the guys that we are good to go. And there's that beautiful face again of Tiger. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. He's a not very active person, but I'm sure he'll appreciate. Oh, look at that! Look at that lovely hat. Tell us where you got that one.
Tell us where I got it. I got it on the internet. So it was for a best hat party, and I was thinking, what hat could I wear? Because I do want to be basic and wear that Teemo League of Legends hat.
Yeah.
So
Did
I
you
ordered
get
this,
it, or
and
did a certain lady friend get it for you?
I have no lady friends. But
oh, you hear that, ladies? Single, and he's somewhat ready to mingle, I believe.
Lockdown means we can play Smash together. You know, that's
E-mingle.
E-mingle. I don't like that term.
Alright, so we will be getting into map 2. right away, which is, as we mentioned earlier, Ascent. So we're gonna do a quick analysis of that map. Just gonna pull that one up. So Ascent is a pretty standard map again. You do have 2 doors that are openable. Where did my epic pen go? There it is. So let's just do some annotations, shall we? So you've got 2 doors that are openable by levers, which are located nearby them. So these doors are able to be lowered and raised, and they're also able to be destroyed. It takes about half a clip of a standard rifle to do that. So you can use the defense can use those to cut off attack angles, or you can use them on the offense to potentially stop a push. To cut off the defender rotations. We expect to see a lot of conflict outside of the mid area, as that opens up avenues for attack into the A site through mid cubby and short, or through pizza, and also gives you some free access into the CT spawn. And with that being said, we're now going to move into our map. I believe we're in game. So let's see that now.
Looking at the agents list right now, I believe there are no changes actually to the picks. Actually, we see a role swap or agent swap coming out on the from POW.
Chante has swapped over to that Sage, and entz is now on that Reyna. He says, "Look, Mom said it's my turn on the new agent." Oh, wall being utilized.
Actually, you see Curry POW on the Phoenix as well. I believe back in the day he used to one-trick this agent, so Borgor Boys better watch out for this Phoenix plays coming from Curry POW.
I don't know if you caught that one, Tiger, but Jaydo used his wall with 13 seconds left in freeze time, and I think chuchewy sent him into the naughty corner for that. entz with a nice opening kill. That opens up the map. Jaydo, though, he's making up for his previous mistakes by picking up that one. entz with another, and entz with his third in the round.
3. He's coming over to B side. He wants that ace for round 1. He wants to tell AlphaBreeze what he can do better. Actually, AlphaBreeze just stops that in his tracks right now. Picks off Fez. We see a 1v3 situation here. Kendra's bench sitting on B side. Gets picked off by ChanteNav, and that is round 1 going to POW.
Yeah, so not a good start, but we're already 1 of 13 rounds into the dreaded second 13er. But hopefully we don't have that happen, as Jaydo and Fez, who were struggling last up, have already got their first kills. So
yeah, they're top fragging.
Yeah, they're saying, "Come on, boys, pick it up." entz with a 3k though to lead his team.
We do see a Marshall picked up from ChanteNav here.
Yeah, so really good anti-eco option, as it they're trying to do the boost, but I think you should be using the wall. Unable to get anything out of that. Yeah, so that is a boost that you can do on top of that box. Usually you need another agent such as Jet or Raze that have movement abilities that allow them that verticality, and then you put the Sage Wall under them to give them that elevated position. Chante now making things happen with that Marshall. Absolutely.
Oh, gets another there.
Yeah.
Curry POW on the signature Phoenix gets the kill on the side, and just a flawless round from POW.
Yeah, just able to win all their aim duels. That Marshall really coming into play there. It does do 100 damage, so without any body armor, that is a full kill onto any player. And the T-side has opted to keep all of their SMGs. Yeah, maybe looking to convert into what they did last game, which is just convert from the weapons they keep this round. Maybe grab a couple guns off the enemy team. Fez with an early operator, so good to see he saved for that one. We've got a 2-man setup towards B with that operator as well.
See Curry POW testing, no, not testing was Reyna blind comes out. Phoenix gets the orb. Kak finds FUBU in mid.
Yeah, Kakapo knows FUBU too well. He's been casting a couple of games with me, and he knows that FUBU loves his tricky own plays. So he was prepared for FUBU to just walk into his own smoke and make that play. But Chante with a nice shot onto Kakapo to shut him down.
Curry turns the corner, gets picked off, doesn't opt for the flash.
But that is a spike dropped in the short position as well. So now the T side has to scramble a bit, maybe try to get that bomb back. Bit of a misplay to drop
We do
that.
see the rotation very quick though from CT side as well.
And throws out that Lear, but isn't able to find anything. Nice. The bomb has been recovered now. Chante dropped by Fez. Nice reactions from him to kill her. Good spinning. Good turn from him to drop that player. AlphaBreeze. He has the boom bot now, and he's backing up, but it spots him regardless, so that's info given away. Paint shells come out. Finds a bit of damage, but not the kill. Now he's gonna get revealed by that recon bolt. The own paint shells comes out, forces him out of the cover. Manages to still find one, but Fez without ult. And 4 HP now. Converts. Let's the other player pass. That's Chante running for the side. Doesn't clear out the under corner, and we've avoided it. We have avoided it.
Borgor Boys have won a round.
Borgor Boys with their first round of the tournament.
See that operator pick from Fez coming in clutch here though. Picking up 2 kills.
I think he's
I
really
believe
found
that
his
round.
calling. Yeah, he found 2 kills, really important ones at that as well, and barely leaving 4 HP to his name.
Able to keep it for the next round too.
Al posturing aggressively. Curry Powell's got that curveball in his hand, so we'll see what they try to do here. Kench with that judge has snuck into the corner, but don't think they spotted him. Here's the ultimate bomb, but he's patient. But they're gonna clear out the corner. Curry Powell. No, he doesn't! And he just gives himself up.
Oh,
Jump. Good stuff out of chuchewy to find a frag in mid. But entz and FUBU, an entry duo, has just found their way into mid, killing the 2 players out in pizza position. And now it's down to chuchewy and Jaydo Surf. No ultimate available yet for chuchewy, but if he finds that first frag, he'll have that orbital strike to clear out another position. So what happens in these next 20 seconds is going to be vital. Empress comes out of next, and he manages to find both players unawares. Finds the first dismiss comes up, but he's not reloaded his gun. Let's get picked. Jaydo down to 26 HP, falling back to a better position. And he's out of there. He wants to save this gun for the next round. Good individual plays once again out of the side of POW. This time we have Chante and entz leading the charge. AlphaBreeze 3-1 though, so maybe just hasn't had a chance to pop up. Jaydo Surf is hunted.
Actually gets picked off in the end there. Yeah, great individual plays last round as you said. Especially Curry Power with that flash as well. Checking every corner. Except one.
Yeah, it really looked like he was...
we see a couple ultimates ready as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
so we have that... No, you're right. So yeah, we have that orbital strike, as you mentioned, out of chuchewy, so he did manage to find that at the end of the round. Showstopper from Kench is available. A showstopper on both sides, actually, and run it back from Curry Power. Curry Power actually managing to get himself onto that Phoenix.
Joke's over. You're dead.
And we see it right now.
Run! How is he able to make good use of this ultimate? Runs in, launches the orb shot. And, yep, that is that. Jaydo picks off Chante with the Spectre. You see, it's in a 4v4 situation. FUBU misses in mid. Here, lots of shots firing off the Marshal and Operator.
And
FUBU's
but
watching
he's
mid.
got a big flank coming in. Might be able to catch chuchewy off guard. Oh, but he turns away! Manages to flick back just in time to find the head of that player. Jaydo now.
See, Curry Power making his way through mid.
Lost that player, but gunned out. 1 HP on Jaydo, he's fuming.
Oh, definitely not lucky. Heals up. Oh, we'll be able to heal up soon. Spike then drop. Showstopper comes out from Kench's bench. Slightly unsure. Oh, knows where Chante's position is roughly. Doesn't get her.
That was entz, actually.
But ends up, oh not Chante, sorry, entz, sorry. The agent spots have really got me here. Now it's a 2v1 situation. Ooh.
Yeah, but he misses the timing just a
And
bit.
Kench gets,
Yeah, as AlphaBreeze swings around. The Boombot actually managed to pick up FUBU at the end of the round there. So a bit of a consolation.
Oh really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bit of a slow start from Kakapo. Sitting at 1 and 5. So hopefully we'll be able to see him turn up the gear. May get a few bundies in him. Has the Empress, so hopefully.
Well, he
gets
has
something
just picked up the operator, and he's got the Empress, so this is the round to do it.
FUBU looking to do his usual shenanigans. Ants with a nice entry onto Jaydo.
Down you go.
Cold place. Going out. Chuchewy has to know this coming. This is coming. But Ants just looks away and Chuchewy managed. Didn't clear that corner, did he?
Jeez.
Oh, Curry Power manages to get
Really
the
big
ring frag.
misplay from entz there.
Yeah. Doesn't clear that deep corner. Tack, finally. Chiming in with that ult now. And now he's got the bomb dropped in mid, and he's got a huge angle to
You will
hold it
not
for.
kill my ally.
Chante is res, and that was on short, so they know that there's at least 2 players in that position, being the Sage and the player that was res. Sorry, not Chante, it's... Res. Holding a line, but it's spammed through the wall by Chante. Now Kak has
They
to
were
be
able to
aware
pick up the
that's-
spike without Kak picking off anyone there. That's
Yeah.
huge.
That kill that Chante got forced his attention away. He's about to get timinged. He's gonna be furious if it happens. Oh, and he has to reload.
Ooh.
6 HP on him. Can he get the frag? Chante is just messing with him and manages to spray onto the second player too. Can I get a chocopo in chat? Oh, he's gonna be happy when he hears that one. 4 ultimates for Borgor Boys. They found their first round not too long ago. Now they need to get a second. Ants going off. Oh, here we go. We're gonna see that that boost that I was talking about. So FUBU's gonna get the wall put onto him from Chante. Chante, just come on, just raise your one teammate up. It's good enough. You don't need 2 players to peek that one angle. Here we go. So we're gonna see that wall coming up. And now he's got this impressive line out towards short, but unlucky for him this round. No one is there. Kenched in that corner again, but he's cleared out by entz. And that was the one player that was there. So the B side's completely open. Kakapo whiffing a spray. He's gonna be furious about that one.
Ooh. Actually, in all that confusion, the T side is able to make it onto B side. They plant very early into 4v3 situation. And Borgor Boys trying to make their way over there. There's 3 of them sitting in mid. Chante turns the corner. He's able to spot 2 of them.
Jaydo, who fez with a nice shot onto Chante, just drops her. Chuchewy unable to win out onto entz. Still on a 2v3 situation. Both ultimates available for the attack. For the remaining offense. Hunter's Fury committed. Unable to find that player, and entz is just going to swing right into him. Knowing that
Jeez.
there is that firing delay between those charges. Alright.
Really well played there from entz. As soon as the Hunter's Fury came out from Fez,
Yeah.
he was able to come out and get the pick onto was a Jaydo surf and then kill Fez off as well afterwards whilst he's still ulting.
8th round of this half now. Money not looking too good for the CT side. You do need $3,900 to afford that rifle and armor, heavy armor. Good pain shells forces AlphaBreeze away from that early peak and gets some damage onto him too. Very good stuff out of him. Showstopper out of Kenched. Finds that player. Really good stuff from him.
Ooh.
Finds 2 players, but he's now tagged incredibly low and his position is in dire straits. He's getting pushed off his angle in CT. FUBU manages to catch that player.
Ooh.
Knowing that the AWP just fired, he's able to convert that one. Jaydo was about to get timing by Chante here. Yep, she creeps out when he just as he drops the angle. But they have the bomb, so they're not too stressed
Jeez.
about that one. AlphaBreeze finds Fez and CT.
Actually, has his showstopper ready. Chuchewy and Jaydo both have their ultimates ready. We should see a res coming from Jaydo this round.
A choke!
Oh. On a one-on-one situation, both of them have ultis.
That was almost bad
picks
as
up the
Kakapo's
spike.
the other round.
Jeez.
She saw both players weren't staring at her. She like half sprays into one, doesn't get the kill, and then commits to a spray on the second player, but didn't have the time to reset that recoil and just gets turned on. Chuchewy gambling to the wrong site, and now he knows the bomb's been planted. Where has it been planted? Planted in behind the double boxes, so fairly standard plant coming out there. Maybe would have liked to see a more open plant, as he did have he knew he had the drop on the timing. But he has no clue where this play is coming from. The orbital strike clears out the whole position. Now he's running low on time.
Oh.
Unable to clear out
Checks in the wrong area.
Yeah, unable to clear out those angles fast enough, and AlphaBreeze manages to find that kill. Actually, yeah, the silent assassin, this man, 7-1.
The silent assassin, you can't hear him, no one hears him, and he just does what he does best, is kill. Actually, entz is the top frag this round, 15, double AlphaBreeze and Chante.
Yeah. We haven't seen him been getting a lot of kills, but like, AlphaBreeze is the kind of player to get those frags without you really noticing, and he's just putting the numbers up. So, good consistency out of him, we're seeing.
See, Spike is actually not on anyone at the moment. Interesting strategy.
Emperor's popped. That is entz. Chuchewy is bought out by FUBU. FUBU tagged down low as well. Jaydo manages to find FUBU walking through his own smoke, but the A site's open.
Yeah, as you say, they just walk in through and able to get a free plant here. Jaydo is caught in between POW on A site and coming through mid here. Empress pops. Oh, AlphaBreeze actually gets Jaydo Surf there in the end. See, 4v3 situation here. entz picks off Kench's benched. See kakapo coming through heaven.
But he was blindsided. And a flawless, almost flawless round. Only dropping FUBU there. 8-1 now.
And just three more rounds left in this half. What would you like to see come out from Borgor Boys here?
I just realized my overlay is the wrong way around, so let me fix that. And you can talk.
So,
Martin's donated
what do we need to see from Borgor Boys here to come back in this game?
Really quickly.
Okay.
Martin donated $1, and he said, Tiger Man, please notice me.
You have been noticed, Martin.
Yeah, but back to your point.
Jeez, we only have 3 rounds left in this half, so we need to see different strategy come from Borgor Boys, and Cat gets picked off by entz in the early game. Chuchewy gets Chante, how AlphaBreeze is able to pick off Kench's benched. And when you see Borgor Boys in a disadvantage once again, 3v4 situation, they do hold the Sage ultimate still, so if they're able to get that off, it could be a 4v4 situation. FUBU sitting in mid with the spike. Sees Chuchewy, able to get him.
Another open A site.
Yeah. Open A site. I'm not sure if FUBU is where he actually is holding the spike. There we go. Into the shadows comes in onto A site, and the res comes through. Curry Power able to make the big play here, getting Jaydo Surf. Unable to get Chuchewy in the end though. And it's a 2v2 scenario here. Bombers plan on A site, slowly ticking away. We see Chuchewy coming, not through heaven, but through the glass door area. Yeah.
So, this is a good chance for them to get around here, but they gotta go fast. Both these players are playing incredibly tough angles. He sees them. Nice frag from him, and now it's down to FUBU with only 11 health to make this happen. And he's ulted out. This is their chance to stick the plant right now. You know it's planted for long, so that player's probably there. You need to say, I'm gonna get on the bomb, and you need to just cover me. Molotov comes out, and Chuchewy's getting on the bomb. But Fez is covering him well enough.
Oh, that is a round gone begging for Borgor Boys, really there.
Yeah, that was the 1 round almost. You knew where the last player was, but Fez didn't hold that angle wide enough, and just sort of let Chuchewy die to that. It was maybe partly in fault to Chuchewy. I think he might have placed the orbital strike thinking that he was going to clear out the whole line position, but FUBU managed to sneak into that corner and just sit there.
Yeah, FUBU was actually only on about 10 health there that round, so just any hit would have gotten him.
Yeah, but yeah, bit of a miscommunication perhaps, in what happened. Back with a nice headshot onto entz. FUBU's just like,
Huge.
what? FUBU's looking at his buddy like, what happened to you, mate?
Picking off entz, the top fragger, 18-6 Reina.
Hold on.
Very big this round.
We're about to get a shorty kill. Oh, no.
Ooh, did it not happen?
Joke's over. You're dead.
Or the runner back. Spray and a miss from Curry Power. He's looking for Jaydo.
Yep,
Runner
get
back
sent
comes
back.
into play. Yeah.
So that res finally comes out onto entz, so that work that Kak did at the start of the round neutralized. Chuchewy with a nice stinger kill. 4 on 2 now. And that's round 10 on the board for
Oh,
POW.
round game 10? Oh yeah.
Yeah, round 10 for them. Bit more competition. We've seen some tighter rounds than the last map, but still not really convinced, I'm afraid. So yeah, bit of a rough one still. We're heading into the last round of this half. Hopefully the Borgor Boys are able to get another one onto the board, or it's real dire times from them.
You see a full shorty round coming from POW here. This is what I like to see. 5-man rushing B. Hear the operator. They're just going for it here. entz picks off just the shorty. Curry Power makes his way onto B side, he's able to get the plant off.
A lot of
Borgor Boys just have no idea what's just hit them, really.
Yeah, a lot of disrespect coming out, but if there's any way to... Okay. One.
Another shorty kill here.
Come on, you can't lose to a team of full shorties. Kak almost gets taken out.
Oh, Curry Power. Unable to
3 on
bring
2
out
now,
the shorty
last 2
in
players
time.
low. It's gonna happen. FUBU takes up Kak, bro. Please, please. Don't let it happen.
It's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Wait, nice break, but he's mollied himself off. I think they have time to stick the plot. Oh, maybe not.
Aw.
I'm not sure. They might have just
Here we
done
go. Is it? Might be enough.
No,
Oh, the shorty round comes in.
that incendiary.
0.61 of a second off.
I think, Chuchewy, you might have had to just brave the flames there and just dive onto the bomb. Oh boy,
It's a hindsight play, but yeah.
That is a rough one.
And we see a swap here. They're able to swap sides in our team. You can see some different strategies.
Yeah, well, let's just hope they get another round on the board. They've got
I hope so too.
at least 2 rounds. 13 is that juicy number you're looking for if you're trying to close out a map.
They seem to be going for a little rush here on B. Chuchewy ready to smoke it out. They've got Curry Power and AlphaBreeze sitting there. Paint shells does come through. Oh, gets 2 kills of the Kak, gets FUBU as well though. 4v3.
That's one from entz.
Kench looks in. Ooh.
Barely gets away with that.
And it's just, after all of that debacle, it's just Kench's bench left and AlphaBreeze is able to say to him, I'm the better Raze, stay off my agent, you don't deserve playing her. And that is 12-1 to POW, potentially last round coming up.
22-7, 13-4. That's some of the KDAs we're looking at right now. It's an AlphaBreeze
It's really
once again.
insane.
Yeah.
Actually, have a look at this weapon loadout coming from POW.
5 judges, I'm about it. I'm really about it.
Yeah, don't judge them on it, T. Just, yeah.
And they are all at B. They're just gonna rush out. Oh boy.
This is slightly awkward here.
This is one of those things that you have happen, and you're just like, the one round we all decide to rush B. Kak hears it. He hears it.
They're looking for that.
You're just thinking, the one round we decide to go rush B, no one's here.
Ooh.
The firing squad's happening. Jaydo and Kak with those marshals. We have 3 marshals versus 3 judges now. Kak finds another tag. FUBU. Just whiffing. Kak finds his 3rd. Oh no, his 2nd of the round. Teleport, he hears it. Misses the shot, but that judge is not good at that range. What is that? Come on, Kak. Come on, man.
That is that.
Chewy finds the kill eventually. They're gonna get another round. Almost donated to them.
No, Curry Power up, and they get another round, yes. 12-2 coming in. Seems like Marshall is probably better than the judge in a long distance fight. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Here you go. Shorty ping up from entz. Are they gonna go back to what worked for them last time?
Oh. I'm just hoping it's over.
You're just hoping it's over. This is exhilarating gameplay.
This is cruel and unusual punishment, that's what it is.
Also known as great League of Legends gameplay, but this is Valorant, so yes, I understand your pain. Little save round coming here from POWW, so we might actually get another round here.
FUBU's tried that once too many times, I just see him teleporting to this way. He's greeted by the barrel of chuchewy and he's taken out.
Ooh, Curry Power pistoling down chuchewy here.
He's now got that Vandal to play with.
Going up.
Claymore does go up and he's sort of feeling it. Does he spot that player? Oh my gosh. Missed opportunity. ChanteNav on the challenge. Got some background towards mid now.
Oh!
What just happened?
Curry Power with a
AlphaBreeze.
viral kill on the spike holder there. That was what happened, but AlphaBreeze cleaning up there.
Alright, Kakapo. This is all on you, mate. You've got to clutch this out. It's map point. It ends series point, in fact. You've got Empress, mate. If there's any round to ever use it, it's now. But oh no, he's reloading.
Oh,
the showstopper's
no.
come out. Good dismiss. Oh, but he's unable to do it.
And they win on the save round in the end, Eric. Oh, T, just to flex a bit more on them. Game ends out 13-2. Series taken by POWW. 2-0.
So why don't we just go? We're really ahead of schedule now, huh?
We are ahead of schedule here.
Wow. I do not know what to say about that. Something... Well, they average one round a map.
You know, you were right actually, T, at the beginning of this cast. You said we were gonna see a shit fiesta, or was it a shit?
A shit show. An absolute shit show. And that's
And I
exactly
think
what
that
we
is
got.
the only way to describe. I mean, I can't tell if POWW look extremely clean and they're gonna go through this whole tournament of Borgor Boys just
Didn't show
actually
up.
play with their monitors off. Yeah, it just didn't show up.
Yeah. Bit of a shame there. But, what can you do?
Yeah.
So, that does end the Borgor Boys' run into the tournament, unfortunately.
Very unfortunate.
No consolation bracket in here. We don't give rounds away.
Don't give rounds away. That's
We don't give,
POWW has something to say about that.
yeah,
With the
really.
judge and shorty rounds.
Yeah, it's really just a tragedy. And they even won with style, yeah, as you said, whipping out those judges, whipping out the shorty to take out those guys. That's an oof.
That's an oof. We do see POWW getting a different top fragger this round, I think. entz being the MVP. 22-9-3, showing they have multiple carries on their team. It's not just Curry Power. It's not just AlphaBreeze. entz is able to pull his own weight. FUBU, they show their flexibility as well, playing different agents as well. So definitely going to have something to watch out for. Who is it? Who they potentially versing? Animenia or.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, I'll update the brackets later. But Borgor Boys, POWW winning that series has now advanced them into the semi-finals where they'll be playing against the winner of Grass and Animenia. Yeah, that really went really quickly. I barely had time to do any of the graphics. We're gonna have a short break. We'll be right back at it with more action later. But thanks for tuning in. We're gonna have a quick 10-minute break before we get into our second series of the day, which will be between 5 AM and Big Weenie. Stay tuned.
5 AM. I've heard good things about 5 AM. Expecting a lot.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that one coming up soon.
I can feel it somewhere.